Hi guys, how's it going? My name is James and welcome back to the Soundline. So today what I've got for you guys is a new product that we've been trialing for the past 6 weeks. It's called the Brooklyn Bridge by a brand called MyTek. So far we're very happy with it. We're actually going to add it to our list of products that we sell here at Soundline. So given the success we've had with it, I thought I might just run through some of the features and specs of it with you guys today. So the Brooklyn Bridge, first and foremost, is a high quality streamer. You can use it for Spotify, Tidal, a variety of other streaming services, and it's a really high quality Roon endpoint as well. I'll just say right now, it's the best Spotify Connect endpoint I've ever heard. Bearing in mind that is Spotify, but a reality we do face is that a lot of our customers do use Spotify. This is the whole reason we got it. We went out and tried to find a good quality Spotify Connect streamer, and this certainly fit the bill. It is also Mqa Enabled, so it is a high quality Roon endpoint. So if you've got a Roon system, or you were thinking of getting into that, it would be perfect for that sort of thing. So the secondary function of the Brooklyn Bridge is that it is a really high quality DAC. So the DAC section of this is really, really high quality. It's made by a guy who actually makes commercial studio grade DACs, and it sounds really, really good. It'll do FLAC files all the way up to 352 kilohertz. It'll do full quadruple DSD, so that's DSD 128. And really cool, it is fully MQA enabled. So full MQA unfolding, whether that's a file that you have ripped or if it's streaming from something like Tidal Masters, it'll completely unfold that and give you the best sound quality. So the DAC has USB input, so you can run your computer into it or something like a music server. It has 2 coaxial SPDIF connections, and then obviously it uses the DAC for the streaming side of functions as well. It's also got an analog line input, which is cool because it's assignable to a variety of different options. You can use it as a standard line input, say you want to hook a CD up to this, if this is going straight to a power amplifier. You can use it as a theatre bypass, so if you want to have a home theatre system running into this and then through to a power amplifier, you can do that. Basically that just means that when you're running that mode, the volume control is disabled. And it also has a built-in high quality moving magnet and moving coil phono stage. So you can use that line level input to hook straight to a turntable, and the sound quality of it is really good. It's not a token phono stage, it's actually a really high quality one. Quite impressed. What's quite interesting is it does have a selectable volume control you can use to either digitally modulate the volume or analog. So if you prefer analog volume modulation or digital, you can actually choose which one you'd prefer. I've had a listen to both of them. My ears, they sound relatively the same. The analog may be a wee bit smoother, but you can try that for yourself. You've got both the options. So network-wise, it is Wi-Fi and Ethernet enabled. Obviously, we prefer to use Ethernet. Hardwired connection is always more reliable, but if you just simply can't get a cable to where this is going to sit, you can use it with the little Wi-Fi aerial included. And from what we've found, it is very reliable on Wi-Fi. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spin it around and show you guys the connections on the back and talk about those for a wee minute because they do deserve a bit of a talk. So I'm just going to run through some of the connections on the back of here now, guys, going from left to right. Starting on the left, you'll notice we actually have some high quality balanced output connectors. So if you want to run this balanced, you absolutely can, and they are high quality. All these connections on here are really high quality. Actually, I should just say that they are all gold plated, reliable, good quality connections. So for your output, you have a choice of balanced or line level. They do both run at the same time, so if you do want to use both for whatever reason, you can. This here is your analog line level input that I mentioned before, can be used as a line level CD input, or you can run a turntable into here, and that's where your ground connection for your turntable is, which is also a really nice thumb screw. You've got your optical in for your DAC. You've got a LAN connection, so that's what you would hook to the network if you were using a wired connection. USB storage, so this USB connection here is for the DAC. You got your 2 SPDIF connections, so your coaxial digital audio. You got USB digital audio underneath. Underneath SPDIF one here, you do have a 12-volt trigger, so if you want to turn on a power amplifier by triggering it from the Brooklyn Bridge, you can. You've got a 12-volt output DC power supply, as well as a high-quality 10-amp 240 or 110-volt IEC input there. And that's your Wi-Fi aerial, which is, spinnable like most Wi-Fi aerials are. Another really cool feature of the Brooklyn Bridge is that it actually has a really high-quality headphone amplifier built into it as well. So you have got 2 6.3mm stereo jack outputs here that can be used for, up to 2 sets of headphones. Or interestingly, you can actually use it for true balanced headphone output. Not many headphone decks I've come across these days actually have that built in, but this does. So if you want to have that functionality, you can. The other thing you can do, via the interface is, say you were using this just for headphones or just to go into an amplifier, you can actually fix it to be just one of those outputs rather than having it on automatic where it instantly selects between them. The way the interface works is on this really high quality LCD display that you've got here, down the bottom there is always 4 boxes, and then those 4 boxes correlate to these buttons here. So for instance, if I wanted to change the volume, I would just hit this button and it highlights it, and then using the rotary knob I can do that. And then just hit it to deselect. When nothing is selected, rotating the rotary knob goes through all the different pages that it has to offer. And this is where you find most of your settings. So, we've got your output, the Mqa decoder, you can turn that on and off, for instance. Go through, this is where you would set up Wi-Fi. So this is kind of the main screen we tend to leave it on because we think it looks quite good. It tells you everything about what you're streaming. So at the moment we're streaming a 24-bit 96K FLAC file. If we were playing an MQA file, the MQA LED or logo would be lit up. Clicking on this one here actually takes you to this screen. So this, if you've got a bit further away and you just want to see what you're doing from on the couch, you can have it on this screen, which just puts it in a bit bigger font for you, so you see your volume right away. You can see your format right away. And then finally, one cool wee feature of this, if you want to do it, if this MyTek LED here, which is actually power LED, if I go through here, you can actually change the color of that. It's a small wee feature, but if you've got a theme running with your hi-fi gear where you want to match it all up, you can. So we got quite a few different colors here, 16 different colors to choose from, and you can affect the, you can adjust the brightness of that LED. You can turn it all the way off, and you can adjust the brightness of the screen. You can have the screen set to automatically turn off. The feature set is pretty much endless with this thing, and it is available in a silver or black finish. Alright guys, well that has been my summary of the Brooklyn Bridge. We're very happy with it. We imagine we're going to keep having one here in stock to show people because, as I say, we love the sound of it. It does a lot of different things and is really good value for money. So thanks for watching this video guys. If you have any questions about the product, feel free to put them down in the comments section and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, listen to good music and I hope you have a good day.